Yeah, just have a seat. Okay, all right. So something happened?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a little about what happened.
So I'm planning an event for my son, and another family is involved, and the husband in that family sent me a really horrific text that was very mean and demeaning.
What did it say? When was it?
It was bad.
Like?
It was so bad, my husband called him on the phone. That was really rude.
He said some rude things?
Mm-hmm. Inappropriately rude things.
Are you sure it was inappropriate?
Oh, yeah.
Like what?
Just told me that I was this terrible person and on and on and on and on. It was awful.
Because you had done what?
Because I was planning this event and he didn't like the way it was planned.
Well, maybe you should have planned it differently.
Well, he wasn't there when we were planning it. He just decided he was adding himself into it.
Is that a bad thing? I mean, don't you need some support, some help?
Well, there was other people to help. We were trying to accommodate him, and he wasn't willing to accommodate everybody who had already planned it.
As far as you could tell.
As far as I know.
Yeah.
It was truly what it was.
But he could have, maybe he could have, if you'd have, given in and let him do it, he probably maybe could have helped you out a little bit, right?
He didn't want to.
That's how you interpret it.
No, that's how it was.
Yeah. According to
me and the other three families who were planning the event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm going to die on this one. I'm holding my ground.
but look how it's making you feel.
Oh, it made me really mad that night.
Yeah. See, that's just hurting yourself.
Wow. I realized that. I got so mad I was shaking. And finally I said, wait a minute. I can look at this differently. He doesn't have to bother me. So I put my phone down and walked away. But then my husband read the text and it was bad. And
So he needs to shape up.
no, he doesn't.
It
He's
sounds like.
perfect.
Aww.
He really is.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I'm very defensive. No. I put the phone down. I'm like, I'm going to die on this hill.
Okay. Your turn. It's like you're jumping in the deep end.
And that's so against your character, what you just did. Both times, they're so against your character.
Are you? How do you know?
He's been acting in class the whole time.
I might be. So, what's going on? Something happened that you got upset about?
Yeah. It's just like family issues between, so I have a sister and we're 16 months apart, so we're really close in age, and I'm older than her, so she thinks that I've kind of like stole her thunder her whole life, and she blames like me for like her relationship issues and her not having friends and just stuff like that.
She blames you
Mm-hmm.
for. Go say that again. I'm not sure.
So she
Like
she'll
what?
throw
Give me an
in my
example.
face that she doesn't, that she never made a name for herself, or that she was known as Miranda's little sister.
That is so interesting. When I was growing up, I had a brother who, he was the coolest guy ever. He always had, he had the cutest girlfriends. He had the coolest cars. He always had lots of money. And I was always Little Alp. That's who everyone knew me as, was Little Alp. The guy who, yeah, he'd come and play basketball with him, but he was the little guy. Yeah, and so, yeah, and I understand. It was like, my whole life, I always wanted to be like my brother. He seemingly had everything, And
that's the thing. I feel like in my situation, I feel like I've supported my sister, and I haven't made her feel that she can't have friends, or like she can't succeed. Like I've never. We've argued and stuff, so maybe like I've hurt her feelings, but I feel like equally we've probably like hurt each other's feelings in certain ways, but I feel like it's kind of an excuse that she makes, that she can't, like, do her own thing because people don't know just her, like, they know me also. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that must have been how he felt, my brother, when he was probably like that. He was probably always wondering, maybe I'm not a very good big brother. I wonder if he ever thought that. You know, but he was always, everyone liked him so much. I mean, he always had 100 friends. We'd go and play, and he'd just have all kinds of friends with him. And I could never get, I always wondered, how do you get all those friends? I mean, everyone loved this guy. All growing up. And he was in the newspapers. He had one of the best businesses in the whole state. He was a cameraman, worked at Osmond's studio for a while. And I got to come along and be a grips guy once. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was really fun. I remember that. Okay, well, thanks for telling me. So it's